What is a drag link? In this video, we're going to talk about what it is and why does it matter for your steering.
Tech Time Tuesday.
So in the shop, we've got an RR8S chassis. So this is a Monaco Roadmaster chassis, and this uses a straight axle. So what is common to most solid front axle coaches is they're going to have what's known as a drag link. Some independent suspension coaches, suspensions use those as well, but let's talk about what it is and what does it actually do. So on this coach, we've actually replaced the drag link. This is our SuperSteer unit. So what the drag link does is it connects your pitman arm, which comes off of your steering gear, connects that to your steering arm. So basically it's what links your steering gear to, essentially to the axle, to your wheels that makes your steering happen. So when you have play in this, that causes play in your steering to where, you know, as you're rocking the wheel back and forth, these ends are just moving rather than actually moving this whole link rearward and forward and causing your wheels to change direction. It's important to note that the drag link not only is that connection, but that's also where you generally will set your steering wheel position. A lot of people, if they see their steering wheel off center, they think that they have an alignment issue. Now, on independent suspension, car, or motorhome, a lot of times that's the case. Typically on a straight axle, generally that's not going to be the case if going straight down the road, your wheel is off center. It could mean like if you're having to actively steer into a pole left or right, that could be an alignment issue, could be a thrust angle issue on your rear axle. But if your coach tracks straight, but your wheel is off position, a lot of times that just means that your drag link needs to be adjusted. So by shortening or lengthening this link, that changes the position of your steering wheel without actually changing your alignment, because all of your alignment adjustment on a straight axle like this is done either with the tie rod, so that adjusts your toe. That's that other link that connects the one steering arm to the other on the other side. That's what makes both wheels turn at the same time when you're steering. Or it could be done with, so adjusting camber on one of these, you actually have to bend the whole axle in order to adjust either the inward or outward tilt of the wheel. And then the last thing that you can adjust is caster. So that's actually the angle of your spin, or basically of your kingpin. And that's what gives you your self-centering in the steering. So that adjustment is done by adding wedges in here, or shims, that actually puts this whole axle at an angle and then puts your kingpins at an angle as well. But getting back to the drag link, what that does is basically just, sets your steering wheel position going straight down the road. And by replacing this, we did get rid of a lot of play. It is worth noting that on this particular coach, we do have a non-adjustable steering gear. So this is a Shepard steering gear. If it had a TRW steering gear, that would mean we'd be able to adjust play out of this as well. Unfortunately, this is a non-adjustable unit, so there is still some play in the box itself, which you can feel basically by turning the input and seeing that our pitman arm on the output side of the steering gear that connects to the drag link is not moving rearward and forward. This particular one isn't too bad. Generally, they have to have a pretty good amount of play in the steering gear before we recommend doing anything about that, because really the fix is ideally to swap this gear over to an adjustable style. So a lot of times steering play can be due to the pitman can be due to the steering gear itself having internal play. Sometimes you will feel that play due to the drag link as well when it gets really bad, and that's where we have our upgraded replacement. The other nice thing about ours is that both ends are adjustable on it, versus on the factory unit, only one of the two ends actually is adjustable, so that it does allow you a little more fine-tuning with your steering wheel position. So hopefully that answers any questions you may have about straight axle suspension, a solid I-beam front axle for a motorhome application, and how does the drag link fit into that. So if you like this, if you found it beneficial, please remember to like and subscribe. And Until next time, I want to wish you safer and happier driving. Thank you.
Tech Time Tuesday.